Hello and welcome to the next lesson. I hope you're well. We are going to talk about your trade execution here. This is all about putting together everything we've spoken about so far. And most people I come across in this industry completely and utterly overcomplicate the entire process when it comes to learning how to trade. When we are trying to gauge directional bias, when you have a bias in a market condition that you're happy with, you've marked out a key area, you've got the time of day, you've got a premium and discount area as an OTE level as well, especially. You've got liquidity, you've got targets, which is basically everything. If we try and reverse engineer this from this area here, if we observe this particular high, low, this area of inefficiency, which is currently sitting from a trading range perspective in a discount. We've had the reaction. From that reaction, you can see price action is pushing higher. You've got key levels which have been marked out. And from those areas, from a smaller time frame or even the 4-hour time frame perspective, you have got a trading range within or close to, you can do 61% as well as an OTE level. Sitting inside that OTE level is an area of inefficiency, which is another massive plus with an OTE level. In fact, let's add that as a trading execution, because if you have OTE level with another confluence, i.e. imbalance, that is going to be another really, really powerful thing. But if you have all of this stuff, we've got it. The bias, market conditions, we've marked out the areas. In terms of the time of day this set place was in the New York session. I set this trade when we were around about here in the London session. I was away. It's in the commentary channel. You can check it. So I was setting it knowing this was going to hit in the London or New York session. It hit inside the New York session, pushed higher from that area, from that range. That is, and it also had liquidity and targets because we were sweeping under all these lows, which were here. We also had very clear targets, which is the top of this range. You have a trade in place. There's no, and now this is the secret. This is the funny thing. If you go back to all the homework you did and you go back to the very first one, somebody actually criticized me about the homework a couple of days ago. And he literally said that surely the Holy Grail's inside the order block challenge, the homework, the 20 block challenge, because you showed really good results from it. And what he was trying to say is the rest of it's just noise. All that kind of stuff. He was someone that was basically complaining at me. He didn't like it. Okay, fine. It's not for everyone. But one thing to understand is that he does kind of have a point, because actually the homework that you did at the very start all links back to this very moment. These are the trades you were taking inside your homework challenge. These were the trades. This should be the biggest light bulb moment now, because the biggest secret among everything is that you've been doing this from the start. Now, the only thing that you're doing is organizing it better. And I know a lot of you really profited from that order block challenge. You don't have to use order blocks. You can use fair value gaps like this. You can use inverse fair value gaps. You can use breaker blocks. You can use whatever you want. I personally, at the moment, I use the fair value gaps. But nonetheless, the homework challenge you did at the very start was half the battle. Us looking at that, coming on the one-on-ones, everything you've been doing, seeing the results you had and played them out, that is everything. It's not everything, but now we utilize the time of day. We utilize all the other things that we can see because that's going to give you the best placed buy and sell position. We also want to incorporate, if we can, and again, this is a move which you do need to understand, which is why I've taught it. But it doesn't have to be the textbook that everyone online does. And that's your power of three. Because with the power of three, all we're looking to do is identify, which is in this example right here, your opening price, which we're utilizing as the midnight New York zone. So you can see that price action is making a low. So all the power of three does is it opens, it comes lower, it pushes higher. And all the power of three is designed to do is allow you the chance to identify from a candle's perspective the low of the candle. If we can get as low as we can in that candle, that's great. But if we can catch a bullish move, if you end up catching a bullish move somewhere here, for example, and the opening price is actually here and you're above it, but the move still carries on, I'd still rather you were a part of it. So power of three has to be under your consideration at all times as well. But it doesn't have to be, like, this is a nice bonus, being under or above the opening price. No one out there is going to become, and I saw a tweet, I saw a tweet the other day where someone said, wait for New York Open at 9:30. Wait for fair value gap. Wait for market structure shift. Enter. And then it's basically said you'll become a millionaire. That's not how it's going to work. If it was that easy, we'd all be doing it. But what you guys, or everyone watching this now, should now realize is you have been doing the very thing which is going to make you a millionaire, which is going to help you on your training journey, and that is utilizing everything we've spoken about within here. And that is the key fundamental to everything. A lot of you are probably trading with tight stop losses. You're probably really looking on the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute time frame because that's the trend. But if you do it this way, which was exactly what was designed in the homework, the first piece of homework, now just having into consideration, you print this off because this is going to be available to you. This is going to give you absolutely everything you need. I am going to wrap up with some bonuses as well, like standard deviations and things like that, because they are really nice bonuses, but you don't need everything. This is your essentials list. This is the part of this part here. So don't overthink your entries. Don't overthink your bias. Add these confluences together. Go back to what gave you the original confidence and go and repeat the process, but now have into consideration the exact same stuff which is happening. Because this is going to be the very thing which is going to set you apart from the 98% of people that fail in this industry. And this is about keeping it simple, but sticking to the process and keeping yourself professional. This is what's going to help you moving forward. I will see you on the next one.